Papua New Guinean police have used batons to beat refugees and asylum seekers in the Manus Island detention center as they continue their operation to clear the decommissioned camp. Video shot within the center on Friday morning showed officers from PNG's mobile squad threatening and hitting refugees with long metal poles as they dragged men out of the center. Walid Zazaye Walid, look Australia, that's what you people doing with us by using PNG hands. This isn't forcing it, Peter Dutton. MP, look, it's you who want to make violence, so you can blame us, but we are peaceful, and will be peaceful until we get freedom in safe place. Manus Island Twitter.com Igoyimtser November 23, 2017 Ezatullah Cocker forcing by force, remember we will never accept PNG. Pic.twitter.com Kusitansk November 23, 2017 Other pictures showed immigration officials, in marked yellow t-shirts, physically moving refugees out of the center. Baruz Buchani this morning police attacked the prison camp and the refugees are saying that they beat them. The refugees are going to leave the prison camp. So many are in the buses and are on the way to the new camps. Pic.twitter.com 5T1F6 Adibi November 23, 2017 The United Nations Refugee Agency said it was troubled by reports of force being used to remove refugees and asylum seekers from the former regional processing center. The UNHCR said it had been given assurances excessive force had and would not be used, but that it could not independently confirm this as staff had not been granted access to the facility. UNHCR reminds Australia of its obligation to take responsibility and provide effective protection, safety and lasting solutions for all refugees and asylum seekers in cooperation with the Papua New Guinean authorities, UNHCR Assistant High Commissioner for Protection Volker Turk said. We urge both governments to engage in constructive dialogue, to de-escalate the tensions and work on urgent lasting solutions to their plight, he said. Timeline: the 21st of November 2012 Julia Gillard's Labour government reopens detention centre, not used since 2004 and the first 19 asylum seekers arrive from Christmas Island. The 19th of July 2013 new Labour Prime Minister Kevin Rudd announces people who seek asylum by boat will never be settled in Australia, with all sent to Manus Island. The 17th of February 2014 3 days of violence leaves 70 detainees seriously injured, with some shot by police, stabbed and with their throats slit. Iranian detainee Reza Barati is murdered after security guards inflict fatal head injuries during the riot. The 13th of December 2015 more than 500 men begin a 2-week hunger strike and protest against conditions on the island. 2 stitch their lips together, 3 swallow razor blades and collapsing strikers have to be forcibly removed by security. The 21st of July 2015 a Guardian investigation reveals widespread failings in the healthcare services provided by IHMS and detention centers, including Manus Island. The 27th of August 2015 a PNG woman employed by Transfield alleges she was raped by Australian colleagues inside the center. The alleged perpetrators are flown out of the country. The 26th of April 2016 Papua New Guinea Supreme Court rules the detention center is illegal and unconstitutional and must be closed. The 24th of December 2016 Sudanese refugee Faisal Ishaq Ahmed after 6 months of suffering numerous blackouts, falls and seizures inside the detention center. The 15th of May 2017 PNG immigration officials confirmed the center will close on the 31st of October, and tell detainees to consider their options. Over the following months, basic services are shut down around detainees, to encourage them to leave. The 14th of June 2017 the Australian government settles a class action, paying $70 million compensation to more than 2,000 detainees for illegal detention and mistreatment, but denies any liability. The 7th of August 2017 Iranian asylum seeker Hamd Shamsharapur is found, having taken his own life. His friends say they pleaded with the Australian government to provide treatment for his mental health problems. The 26th of September 2017 25 men leave Papua New Guinea for the U.S. under a resettlement deal between Australia and the U.S. The total number to be transferred is still uncertain, with the U.S. under no obligation to take a set amount. Thank you for your feedback. The effort to physically clear the camp, codenamed Operation Help Him Friends, began on Thursday with about 50 refugees and asylum seekers taken from the detention center to other accommodation on Manus Island, most of which is not yet built, without running water, electricity or security fences. The detention center, where most of the refugees and asylum seekers have been held for more than 4 years, was officially closed on the 31st of October. The men who remained there, living without running water, food, and electricity for 3 weeks, have resisted going to other accommodation because they do not feel safe in Lorengau, after a series of violent attacks against refugees in the township, and because of a lack of services, especially health services, in the new center. Iranian journalist and refugee Baruz Buchani, who was targeted and arrested by police on Thursday, and taken to Lorengau before being released without charge, continues to report from the island. This morning police attacked the prison camp and the refugees are saying that they beat them. The refugees are going to leave the prison camp. So many are in the buses and are on the way to the new camps. Immigration and police broke many phones of PPL-6 trying to take photos. The refugees are gathering in Oscar compound. Police and immigration are around them. Some officers destroying Delta compound. The PPL-6 are waiting for buses to take them. 4 buses are on way to new camps. Walid Zazai, who remains in the camp, said refugees and asylum seekers were not resisting or using violence. The 4-year history of the camp has been marked by violence. In February 2014, during riots when police and other outsiders stormed the detention center, more than 70 asylum seekers were seriously injured, including having their throats slit with knives, as well as being shot with police weapons. Reza Barati was murdered by contractors who beat him with a nail-spiked stick and dropped a rock on his head. In 2015, a mass hunger strike ended with mobile squad police raiding the center. On Good Friday this year, drunken SOLRS tried to crash a vehicle through the detention center fence, and fired over 100 shots, including from an M16 assault rifle, at refugees inside.